It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one, as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Kenta Maeda, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Kenta Maeda, you're going to see a lot of off-speed pitches from Maeda. 88 to 91 miles an hour, not a terrific fastball, good split finger, good slider. He's one of those guys that pitches backwards. What do I mean by that, Matt? He'll throw fastballs in breaking ball situations, and he'll throw off-speed pitches when he's behind in the count, 2-0 or 2-1. He pitches backwards.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Peterson looks up. Gone! So it's a solo shot for Ian Kinsler as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Talk about hitting the ground running. Usually a leadoff man is a guy that takes the first pitch, trying to get the feel for the pitcher, trying to get dialed in, but not this guy. He's got that see ball, hit ball philosophy, and he does just that, launching that pitch out of here before the fans could even get settled in the seats.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Bellinger on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting fourth, first baseman number 5, Albert.
Ready now for L.A., Albert Pujols, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Grandal waits on it, and that retires the side. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the first at Dodger Stadium, and the Halos are off to an early 1-0 lead. Shohei Ohtani is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that added a new pitch to his repertoire, the split finger. He won't throw it that often. I think one of the reasons he tried to pick up this pitch, had a difficult time throwing the straight changeup, and sometimes the splitter is the quick pitch fix for that. So it'll be interesting to see how and when he uses the splitter in this one here today.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 0-1. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He hit over 320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
And now is Yasiel Puig. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike one to start the at-bat. A fastball right over the outside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard up the middle. Simmons has it. And there are two away now.
Batting third, third baseman.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Simmons is there for it. And the inning is over. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drives it out to deep right center field. Back goes Peterson at the track, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Standing in now, Zach Cozart. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is going to be an interesting pitch right here. Does he bury something in the dirt? Does he go for the double play and give up the run? Or does he go for the punch out? Let's see what happens.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, two gone. Paul Calhoun will stand in now. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's 0 for 4. First offering on its way. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Angels. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. 0-1 the count. 0-1, here's the pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. 1 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the 2nd out.
Batting 6th, center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
1-2 now. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. Dodgers down in order. They're down 2-0. Not far from us here at Dodger Stadium, the beautiful beaches of Southern California. Thanks again for joining us on MLB Network.
Leading off with the Angels.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ian Kinsler will get us started here for the Angels with the excitement waiting on deck in the form of Mike Trout.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
So there's the first out here in the Angels' 3rd, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, Trout on his way to second now. Around second, he's on his way to third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. The tag, and he is out.
Left fielder, Justin Upton.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply toward the right side. And this is into the alley. Extra bases here for Upton. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Here's Albert now. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. The curveball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Utley at second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Angels strand 1. They're up 2-0. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Next up for Los Angeles, Kenta Maeda. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Shohei Ohtani. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda. Here comes the first pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge number.
In now is Andrelton Simmons.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. There goes Ohtani. Hit in the air down the right field line. Puig on the run, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So they'll have to be content with just the strikeout there as the runner's able to get himself into scoring position with 1 away. In now, Zach Kozark.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Ready for another chance. Chris Taylor back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
So we got him swinging. Chris Taylor is retired leading off the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Yasiel Puig goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Count is 1-2 now. Ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Can't start any better than this. He set down the first 12. We played 4 full. The Halos lead this one 2-0. Striding in once again, Cole Calhoun. He singled his last time up.
Right fielder, Cole.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Turner is there. 1 out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Martin Maldonado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Slow roller back to the mound. What a flip for 1. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lined back over second, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or 2 D-row to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Utley is there. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Angels strand a couple, but they're on top 2-0. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder,
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Here's Jock Peterson now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that... Digging in once again, Albert Pujols, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Taylor on the move. He's there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting. Pitcher.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game over.
And he's back standing. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Puig. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. On to first, and they get the double play. No runs on a hit, no. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Dodgers are within a run. It's now 2-1.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
The second baseman, number 26, Chase Utley.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Popped him up. Cozart has room in foul territory. 1 away. Austin Barnes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Austin.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Stays alive, still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Chris Taylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
To 1-2 now. Looking to send him packing again. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the end.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Dodgers claw back a bit on the solo home run. Bottom third of the order.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Striding in once again, Zach Cozart. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Luis Valbuena is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Martin Maldonado. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Now the relay home. The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The batter, number 3.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Luis Valbuena is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 18, Luis Valbuena.
Digging in to try it again. Yasiel Puig, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Leading off for the Dodgers, right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Looking up is Upton. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that "what have you done for me lately" world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
No hits to this point. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Ready for another chance? Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Cody Bellinger becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Into the corner and slicing foul. A windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit to first. And that's going to be a base hit for Kemp.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Jock Peterson is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. A ball and a strike now. Splitter taken here, 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at-bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Jabari Blash is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field, number 54, Jabari Blash.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
The 0-1 delivery. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Jabari Blash. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Utley's up with it. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Pujols. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Morgan Forsythe is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Akil Morris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Leading off for the Dodgers, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. Here's the 0-2. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. number 12, will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And here's a fastball called for strike one. 0-1, here it comes. Here's Simmons at short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Chris Taylor, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with 2 out here, Yasiel Puig gets a chance to bat this inning. And he will get there as the go-ahead run is quickly to third now with the 2-out triple.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap that inside-out swing. As a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Just keeping him close. And now is Yasiel Puig. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The bouncer to the left side. Simmons is there. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols saves an error and ends the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More baseball. Logan Forsythe will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Scott Alexander will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ballgame tied until the bottom half. Here comes the first pitch, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Ready now for L.A., Andrelton Simmons. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is in the air to right. Puig's got a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the box, Luis Valbuena. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by Taylor. Throw to first will get him easily, and his side is retired. Nothing across. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He was a ground-out victim last time up. No balls and 1 strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Popped him up. Valbuena is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There to get it is Kinsler. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.